Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode is Sleaze. Oh boy. So here we go. The Hoven. Prime spot for crime. Cars are moving in and out, deals being made in the darkness. Drugs, armed traffic, prostitution, all manner of corruption. It all goes on at the Hoven. And we're at Lobsang Havarama Rampa. A judge learns what to look for. An empty car, a voice box hanging unused. Rap, rap, rap. Step out of the vehicle. Beg your pardon? Step out of the vehicle. Keep your hands where I can see them. We've done nothing wrong. I'll be the judge of that. Join your friend. Assume the position. This is an outrage. Do you know who I am? Does the name Hamilton Grist mean anything? Ah, yes, I thought I recognized you, counselor. This is Andover Bucks, the lobbyist, a highly respected man. If you imagine the two of us could be guilty of any misdemeanor... Call it my suspicious nature, counselor. No doubt you regularly meet in the Hoven bearing plain brown envelopes stuffed with cash. That's mine! Looks like 10,000 here. Where did you get it? I gave it to him. Let's call it a loan. Hammy's an old friend. He needed the money. I gave it to him. And what did Hammy have to do for this loan? I resent that suggestion. You do you? Let's just rewind this time, shall we? Let's just rewind this, shall we? You recorded it? I had to protect myself. I trust I can rely on your continuing support, Hammy. I'm your man, Bucks. You know that. So this wasn't the first of these payments. It proves nothing. The money was for consultancy. Nothing illegal in that. I thought you were elected to represent the people, counselor, not to line your own pockets. Well, we'll see. Possibly a lot more on this. My guess is the least we're going to find is on you is tax evasion. Control H-Wagon required. Rampa, block, Hoven, 2 for interrogation cubes. You're arresting us? You can't. Leave this to me, Hamilton. You're meddling in manners you don't understand, Dredd. I have friends in high places. That a fact? Well, we can find them. They can do time as well. Charges corruption, possible tax evasion. Bucks says he's got friends in high places. Find out who. Have their vehicles impounded and searched. Check. This is a disaster. I'm finished. Pull yourself together. I'll sort this out. Don't worry. Justice Department is understaffed and overstretched. Routine investigation is left, where possible, to backroom staff. Every available judge is needed on the streets. By 1 a.m., the rest of the Hoven is just a distant memory. He's handled 50 cases, 100. He's long since lost track. No time to stop, no time to take a break, to rest his weary bones. The life of a street judge is limited. Even a bullet or a knife or a las blast doesn't catch up with him. His age always does. Control the Dredd. Go to 119th. Wait, that's 1019th. Low-flying hover vehicle weaving dangerously. Responding. How many more years does he have? He'd rather die on the streets than leave them. And the people, sometimes he fancied they'd be sorry to see his passing too. He wasn't any lying, cheating politician. He'd never win any popularity contests, but they knew where they stood with him. If nothing else, he had their respect. As long as he wasn't on their case, some of them may even have a sneaking liking for him. Not that he cared. Let's take that alco. Crunk. Cash. Wung. Crung. Oh man, nice one. Come on out. Go away. I'm calling the judges. Oh, you're calling the judges. Ain't that nice, geek? I'm going to have to cut your lips off. Bam, bam, bam. Ah! That was quick. Man, that was quick. We got 3 for the cubes here. Control, one of them might not make it. Medwagon required. Oh, that's why. You can come out now, citizen. They ran me off the street, officer. You? How the hell did you get out? They offered no evidence against us. They let us go. We were innocent. I told you we were innocent. We'll see about that. Blow into this. I was celebrating my release. You must understand. Blow. Well over. You're going away this time, creep. You got my word on it. Snick. Straight to the cubes with this one. Drunk, in charge, dangerous driving, 2 years. Tell him I'll be checking on him in the morning. He better still be there. Control, book me off patrol. Tell the sector house I'm coming in. It was a freak accident. Texter checking the disc. Accidentally wiped it. Lost the whole conversation in the car. It was only your word against theirs, Dredd. That's usually enough. I know, but Gris is a counselor and we don't have hard evidence. They start screaming political interference. We'd have no choice. We'd had to let him go. Which tech ran the case? McGovern, head of division, unfortunate. No, more like pretty damn convenient. Slam. He's coming into tech division. Wham! He's coming into McGovern's head of tech division's office. How many times you run through the vid disk? How many times you run the vid disk through your machine, McGovern? Oh, how many times you've run a vid disk through your machines, McGovern? I don't know, thousands. Ever accidentally wiped one before? I might have. Crash. Oh! No, I've never wiped one. But you wiped this one. You're head of division. When was the last vid you ran? I don't know. 3 years ago. But you did this one. Why? Just keeping my hand in. As you can see, I'm a bit rusty. Crash. I have friends in high places. I'm annoyed, McGovern. You know this makes me. You know what makes me annoyed? When I find out one of us is on the take. That's what makes me annoyed. It's not what you think, Dredd. Then let's find you an interrogation cube, and you can tell me where I'm going wrong. I'm arresting you, McGovern. Charges corruption. Dredd, please. PSU. The order came from PSU. Public surveillance unit. Right. That's an assault on a fellow judge. I could make a complaint. It's from its headquarters within the Statue of Judgment. The Public Surveillance Unit keeps a watch on every citizen. Its head for the past 18 years has been Judge Ruta Edgar. He's in your office, ma'am. If information is power, Edgar is reckoned to be one of the most powerful judges in Mega City 1. From her hover chair, she rules her domain with a rod of iron. Leave us. They could have shot you, Dredd, for breaking in here. Fortunate they decided otherwise. For them. I take it this is about Hamilton Griss. You want to know why? Recognize the mayor? It's not easy under all that flesh. Counselor Bunce, little Monica has her upstairs. Little Monica has her standard. She wouldn't take less than 50,000. Counselor Sam Welby, Honest Sam, 5,000 and a few nights in a Brit Sit sleaze pit. How many of these so-called counselors? How many in the so-called council? A little over 300, and we have incriminating evidence on most of them. Oh, and there's a few we haven't got to. A very few, but by and large, everyone has their price. Depressingly easy how easy it is. You see, politics is by nature dishonest. Show me the candidate who's never lied, who's never cheated, who's never connived, been dissembled. I'll show you a loser. Andover Bucks is a judge attached to this unit. Your agent, but why? It took us a long time to get where we are, Dredd. We don't wish to jeopardize it. Democracy is a dangerous tendency. Sometimes it might be necessary to swing a critical vote, end a career. And who decides? You? Myself and the chief judge. Volt knows about this? Of course. We're all on the same side, Dredd. I don't know about that. I understand you've rearrested Griss. We'll let that one stand. What we've discussed here goes no further. You know what they call you, Edgar? They call you J. Edgar Hoover. They're not far wrong. Hoover liked power so much it twisted his mind. There's something sick about you, too. He's surprised at Volt. Edgar is a formidable personality, true, but the chief judge is no pushover. To accede to such a flagrant abuse of justice. Snick. Huh? You? What do you want? Come to pin another stretch on me? Need a favor. From me? Sometimes you have to sup with the devil. Why should I help you? How would you like your sentence quashed? What sentence? You want me to start searching this apartment? You're going to hack the PSU computer. Huh? Judge Edgar's private files. I can provide the password. Oh, man. Is a judge allowed to do that? It seems we're allowed to do just about anything.
Good morning, Mega City 1. On a morning when a sleaze scandal of nuclear proportions is about to break, a scandal which must bring down the government of this city. Here's Dominic Dimmermark, our news staff. Early this morning, an anonymous call led news staff to a pond park 3 streets away from this studio. There we found this vid disc. We cannot vouch for the source. The words and pictures speak for themselves. From the mayor on down, you are about to see damning evidence of corruption. Evidence of bribery, vote rigging, moral depravity, political manipulation on a grand scale. In all, 283 members of the council are incriminated. In all, 283 members of the council are incriminated. The people have a right to know.
Mayor, I have this morning offered my resignation. Councilor Dennis Tainer, you're one of the few not indicted. What happens now? We'll just have to run the bloody place ourselves. Chief Judge Volt, the source of this evidence is still unknown. That's correct. But you'll be taking action against the council as named? Naturally. I want his badge.
I can't believe Dredd did that.
Of course he did. He's removed all Justice Department identification from the file so it can't be tied to us. Who else would do that? I insist you take action against him now. No, I won't. It was a step too far, Edgar, and you know it. He's broken the law. No, in this case, I think he's fixed it. Ma'am, surveillance cameras have picked up the suspect at a reclaim yard in 34. The computer? Entrapment is fine. No problem with entrapment. If a creep's rotten and they find him, they put him away. That's the law. Wait. Hang on. I think I'm reading this wrong. Entrapment is fine. No problem with entrapment. The computer. If a creep's rotten and you find him, you put him away. That's the law. But to systematically overlook crime, to store information for the purposes of blackmail, who's corrupt then, Edgar? Them or us? The end. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time.